A moment of truth is about to present itself for our boy Motormouth Malcolm here. Now, we have to remember that Malcolm is responsible for the death of 2 wives so far. Sarah, who was Andrew's wife, and now Lynn, who is Brian's wife. Well, we're not going to hold him solely responsible, but he plays a big part in both of their deaths. And even though he talked all of that ish to Andrew, he even gave Andrew's name up. He snitched on him by telling Daikon and the highest that Andrew is a federal agent. And with all of that dirt that he did to Andrew, specifically, Andrew still went and saved his life. He pulled him from the cooler, he gave him an adrenaline shot to get him back warmed up so that he can live, and then he gave him a gun. He gave him a weapon to protect himself. So Andrew is definitely a hero in my eyes, with his shirt off, sitting in that punishment trailer. Now let's also bear in mind that Malcolm has no idea that Daikon has killed Lynn, his dopehead partner that he came to the compound with. He doesn't have a clue. Nor does he know that Brian is in the punishment trailer, nor does he know that they've captured Andrew and he too is now in that same punishment trailer. But he knows something because he's got Ruth hammed up on the side of the trailer with the gun pointed at her head. Where is Mac? Where is Mac? This man, the supervisor, has 3 federal agents on a sex-crazed compound, of which none of them have returned to the office, nor have they called in or checked in. What is Mac doing? And the only thing that we can safely conclude is that maybe Daikon was right. Maybe Mac is with the Rakadushi. I mean, he doesn't give us any indication or clue to think otherwise. I mean, all we can do is wonder, right? Because there are some people that enter the compound, but they never ever leave. Some of them are leaving in body bags, right? And why hasn't anyone came to look for Lilo yet? And that's a whole other video, so we'll save that one for later. Malcolm has a chance to turn this entire operation around, but will he do it? That's the question. He's no longer high. He no longer has Lynn in his ear to influence him to get more drugs. Now he knows that this is a matter of life and death. And is he going to be able to pull through for his fellow agents? Now, when Andrew pulled him from that cooler, he did apologize to Andrew. He apologized twice, I think. So he's had time to sober up. He's had time to think about what he'd done. So he apologized. And he also thanked Andrew. So now is the moment of truth for Malcolm. He has an opportunity to redeem himself. He has an opportunity to save the compound. He has an opportunity to take things down in the good old name of the FBI. So come on, Malcolm, let's go. But will he do it? Now that he's calmed down from the drugs, now that he's free from the cooler, now that he has a weapon to protect himself, what are he gonna do? How is he going to find out that these 2 are sitting in the punishment trailer? How is it gonna get around all of this? I guess one of the first things that we need to think about is how is Ruth gonna, well, you know what, it's Ruth. So Ruth is, I'm sure, going to have a plan to get from underneath that gun. So that's the least of our worries. We need to get those 3 agents off the compound, period. And now that Andrew has been captured and Brian is thrown back into the punishment trailer, their only hope is Malcolm. So he has to pull through on this one. What do y'all think's gonna happen? Is he gonna stay sober long enough to know that his fellow agents need him? They need him to be whole, and they most definitely need him to focus right now. Drop me your comments and your theories below and let me know what you think is going to happen next. And if you like this video, share the video and give it a thumbs up. You know I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of Ruthless like I am, go ahead and sub to the channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Ruthless TV, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.